What is up? It is your boy Blizz Ricks. And first of all, Eminem sucks. Eminem is absolute garbage. Eminem is the worst rapper to ever pick up a microphone. Eminem is absolute trash. Okay, now that I have your attention, um, Eminem is one of those kind of artists that when he disappears, you don't notice it. But once he comes back and it's like, whoa, Eminem's back. That's the kind of person Eminem is. He's really low key. Now, there's always this ongoing debate whether Eminem is whack, washed up, good, or the best thing ever. I think that's a conversation that will never end. People never come to middle grounds. Like there's no agreement. Like you can always look at Eminem as like, for me, I feel that Eminem's content and quality has been on a decline. You know, it's to me, it's kind of like he does it for his fans, which is good and all, but it's bad when you're not really feeling it. You know what I'm saying? The fact that Eminem is still making music means that he cares for his fans enough that if they want to hear new music, they'll go listen to it, which is highly respectable and should be praised. You know what I'm saying? If they like it, go ahead. I'm one of those people though that it's like I feel like he should have stopped after recovery because like it was a solid project. It wasn't amazing. It was some amazingly written songs on there, but it was a nice way to end your career as a rapper. Now, whether or not he does it just because he wants to do it for the fans or because that's what he feels that he should do, I don't know. It just looks like he doesn't do anything else but rap. I mean, we got the shady thing where he picks up artists and everything. Yeah, okay, cool. But I mean, he could have went back into acting. Just he's interesting when it comes to those movies and stuff. Being an actor, he can do that. You know what I'm saying? Now, whether or not Eminem is a great rapper or not, look, I'm gonna just say flat out, for me personally, I feel that there is no best rapper of all time for the simple fact that there's way too many rappers to call it. There's people that we haven't heard of, and these guys can potentially wrap circles around everyone that we've ever listened to. Whether or not people admit to that or not is a whole nother thing. I've noticed when I've ever talked to people that are huge fans of Eminem, they never ever admit to Eminem having a bad song. A bad song, a bad verse, a whack bar, nothing, none of that. Nothing negative to say about Eminem. I find that highly disturbing. I mean, for me, I see that as a stan. Now, I mean, for me, that's Eminem's best song. He hasn't made a song better than Stan yet. But a message in that is like the stands, like they're the severely ride or die, whatever you are a god thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what a stan is, just a weirdo fan. That is the worst kind of fan to have. Being a stan is not a good thing. It's destructive, which the song describes. Stan was a very destructive person, killing himself, his child to be, and his girlfriend, all over Eminem. You know what I'm saying? When you don't want your artist to grow, I feel like that's really terrible. I mean, me, I always want my favorite artist to be better, but if that's just not their path, and oh, okay, oh well, they're washed up now. It happens. All artists lose it over time. No artist stays amazing. No matter how bad you want to convince yourself of that, no artist stays amazing forever. Eminem, like any artist who's been rapping as long as Eminem, has declined. It's a straight up fact. Whether you want to believe that or not, they have declined. Something in their quality of work is not as good as what it used to be. Now, whether it's a very heavy decline or a subtle decline, the decline is there. They have shining moments, but they're just shining moments. I'm not going to talk about his freestyle because I feel like there's too much around that for me to speak on it, so whatever. The message was cool. I didn't find the verse really all that crazy to me because that's not the Eminem I grew up listening to. But I'm not going to go into any details with that. But far as Eminem, I am one of those old Eminem fans that just wanted him to be better. Personally, that's just me. After Recovery, that was it. Marshall Mathers LB2, I didn't like it. I didn't like a single song. All the songs was whack to me, personally. He has this new album coming out. Who knows? I might check it out, give it a listen, because that's just who I am. Like if it's an artist that I have liked the majority of their work, I want them to make something good. I'll settle for solid. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I'll settle for solid because there is something there, you know? That's just who I am. Now, whether Eminem is whack or not, look, for me, Eminem is not whack. He is a genius for mechanics, syllable control, delivery, breath control, metaphors, the wittiness. Yes, he is a genius. It's the content that lacks. We don't hear another Stan. We don't hear another song like Seduction, White America, Till I Collapse, Lose Yourself. We don't hear those anymore. That is where my beef with Eminem is. I don't hear that raw passion. You hear the energy, but you can't, I don't feel him. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I don't feel Eminem anymore. But I hope that there is some spark of light in his next project that's coming out soon. That's just me. I'm optimistic when it comes to certain rappers. That's only if I've listened to them long enough. Like Lil Wayne, I'm not optimistic about Lil Wayne anymore. He obviously doesn't care about rapping well. Joe Budden, that's been done. Eminem is the last one. Far as artists that I've listened to for years, he is the last one. I be listening to new rappers now, so I mean, it's about time to like cut some of these guys loose. But it's sad that is the thing, because when rappers rap for too long, it hurts their legacy. Like Jay-Z, he's been in the game for way too long. He stopped being good around Kingdom Come. Some people might say early, but after Kingdom Come, everything he's made has been like borderline whack. You know what I'm saying? Like we shouldn't hold on to these artists for so long. We should welcome new acts, and you know what I'm saying? We should welcome them all. If they're new and they're dope and they give us that raw feel, we should welcome them with open arms. Embrace them. That's just how I feel. Out with the old, in with the new. Respect the old, acknowledge their legacy, but put it on the shelf to admire, and boom, hello new guys, come through. That's just how I feel. But how do you guys feel about Eminem? Drop it in the comments below. That's it, I'm out. Peace.